Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Happy Monday. Happy post Super Bowl Monday. Congrats to all you Kansas City Chiefs fans, Super Bowl victors. Dang, I was looking at this right when I came to the chart. I was like, shit, we got a little breakout here on GJ. This thing's probably gonna pump. Looks like it is. Looks like it is. Missed out on a little move there. It's all good. Look for gold to start creating a resistance or something right in this area or something like that. That would be pretty good. I think that would be pretty good. I do believe. Hey Nicholas, what's good, man? Good morning. How you doing? I'm doing great. Hope the same for you, brother. What I gotta do here though is I gotta get these links sent out real quick. Get these links sent out real quick. Hey, thank y'all for the love already. Thank y'all for the love. Getting them likes up already. We almost monetized. We almost monetized here on YouTube. We're trying to push to get that done. We gotta hit that 1,000 subscribers. Everything else is done. Man, I got this dumbass pop socket thing on my phone. I gotta get this off. This thing is hella sticky. Put it on there thinking it was gonna be a good idea. You know, I see all these people using them and shit. Yeah, this thing sucks. Alright, let's get a little analysis in this bad boy. Dang, GJ did pump. Dang. Yeah, I was looking at this like right as I logged in. Usually I try and check everything out, you know, a couple of minutes before I log in, just so I don't miss anything. But I was looking at this and I was like, ah shit, I think it's gonna move, but didn't think I was gonna have enough time to get my MT5 opened up and stuff and get it rocking and rolling. So turns out I was correct. It's all good though. The market ain't going nowhere. Just gotta catch the next setup. see. I think my okay, okay. Alright, so let's get a little analysis here. Daily candle is bearish momentarily. Pretty strong rejection happening here though. Already broke the low, kind of came into this area here, and rejecting pretty strong. So probably not gonna look for buys until we come up like above this level or something, but we have to identify what is going to be a tradable range at that point. If and when it does come up above here. Yeah, that's not going to do it. This will do it though. And Nicholas, nice to see you, my bro, after this long weekend. Was it a long weekend for you, man? Just a normal weekend for us here in the States. I don't know where you're located at though. Or maybe you had a long weekend. Either way, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm ready to get back rocking and rolling. Roderick, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, I've had a great start to a month. I think I'm like 7-0, 6-0, something like that. Undefeated for sure. I just don't know how many trades I've taken. Long weekend too for you. What, Roderick? Where you guys live? Was there a holiday or something? We had the Super Bowl. We had the Super Bowl here, but that no holiday is involved in that. Yeah, I really like this here. If we start rejecting here and we start breaking some lows, I really like this here. Yep. That I do. I do really like this here. The better confirmation would be to wait for this this 30-minute candle to close. But I do believe that if this 15-minute breaks a low, we're gonna come down. We're rejecting right from a resistance zone. The bearish pressure is strong with the daily candle. You know, the daily candle is bearish. You can see this past zone. You know, we just rejected it very strongly. The 30-minute would be flipping bearish at that point. Hourly, yeah. Yeah, I think I like this for sells. Let's see if it breaks. Let's see if it breaks. Diana, good morning. Roderick, would you enter on break with no confirmation? So I mean, these would be my confirmations. You know, my confirmations would be along the lines of it rejecting a past support resistance zone, and also you know, candles like starting to create lower highs and lower lows. Not to mention daily candles bearish, so it's, you know, to me that tells me that the pressure is in that direction. So yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, the best confirmation in my opinion would be to wait for the 30-minute candle to close, because once this closes with some sort of rejection or how it currently is, that'll give us like the best possible confirmation. But as we know, gold sometimes just moves, so sometimes you just gotta use intuition and enter as you wish. But I really like how it is rejecting that zone, and now 15 minutes starting to create lower highs and lower lows, and then now we just need the rest of the time frames to follow suit. But um Roderick, I find it a little risky. Yeah, it's definitely a little risky. It's kind of like a premature entry, but you're just like, for me, I'm just expecting other time frames to follow suit. By the way, I still haven't entered yet. Even though it looks like it's broken the low on TradingView here. The spread just did break the low actually. But yeah, so we'll see if it plays out here. I do believe it probably is, or it should, but if it doesn't, it's all good. Yeah, because now as we can see, you know, the 30-minute is bearish, so what's the probability that this 30-minute candle is gonna come back up and break its own high? In my opinion, pretty low probability that that's gonna happen. We shall see, we shall see. But yeah, like I said, the best confirmation would be waiting for this candle to close. This looks really good. Rejection, rejection, close with a weak candle, broke the low to create lower highs and lower lows. We'll have to see if it just continues to follow suit. Let's see, do you mark that up as sell below because it's where the top of the previous candle wick is? No, I marked this up because of this past zone here. So here I'll give a little annotation on this here. So I marked this up where it is because we have rejection here. And so basically I'm looking at this as past support and resistance zone. And then so this candle here rejected that zone and now has broken the previous candle's low, but has respected the high, so we should continue to follow suit, making lower lows and lower highs. Yeah, exactly. Daily candle is bearish also. Yep, exactly. So we're just anticipating the bearish volume to take over. But as you can see, kind of rejecting now, so you know, it's definitely a little bit of a riskier play just because relying on or looking at the lower time frames here kind of like getting that early entry based on the lower time frames, which now we're seeing that rejection on the 5-minute, you know, and it could just continue bullish and break these levels, you know, but it's all just, you know, kind of trusting this story to align, and we'll just see. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Yeah, Roderick, exactly. Or building support to go higher. For me, I don't want to look for buys until price comes up above 1867 though. I like to trade in the direction of the daily candles, so that's why my early bias is bearish, because the daily candle is bearish, but definitely could be a premature trade. You know, I usually tell myself, like, don't take trades within the first hour of being on the charts, because, you know, I like to let the story play out. I like to try and let things play out before I enter, just so that way I can see how the market is moving. But was looking at it right before I logged in, and I was like, I've also been very strict about not trading anything below 30-minute time frame. So if this does come back to bite me in the ass, then that's just going to be proof that I shouldn't be paying attention to these lower time frames. Yeah, and sheesh. Yeah, it's kind of flipping here. Do you trade GJ or gold more? That's a good question. In 2023, probably gold more. But in the past, it's been GJ. GJ used to be the only thing I traded for a long time. Yeah, but yeah, looking at this, yeah, I definitely think that waiting for this 30-minute candle to close would be the better idea. If it closes below this level, pretty strong confirmation that we could see the flip. But basing that off of how the 15-minute was moving, I think that's a little premature. And just, you know, seeing how it's moving at this point, we just kind of confirm that. Lindo Kule, can you check USD CAD starting bearish move? Unfortunately, my trading view only works on GJ and gold. But if you want to send me a chart, I'd be more than happy to check it out. Andrew, I think you said you only ever risk 1%. Do you always have a 1% TP or more or less? No. My TP is usually always 10 pips. I really just aim to secure 10 pips and that's it. I honestly don't care about anything else. So a lot of times my risk to reward is, well actually, I mean 9 times out of 10 my risk to reward, I'd probably say 9.9 times out of 10 my risk to reward is negative. And it always blows everybody's mind, but that's whatever. Been in it since 33,700. Maybe you're talking about USD CAD. Yeah, I honestly feel, in hindsight, I feel like this trade was a little it was definitely premature, and it's a little bit of my ego getting to me of being on a winning streak. I've noticed this every now and then I'll do things like this when I'm on a winning streak. I'm like, in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but let's see. Yeah, I'm on a 7 trade winning streak so far in February. Can't remember what it is on the year. Look at my Twitter. Have it in my Twitter somewhere. Yeah, it was as of Friday, 21-6 on the year. Not too bad. Pretty good start to the year. 21-6 on the year, 7-0 in February. Not too bad, not too bad. Been in it. Oh yeah. Which time frame? Lindo Kule. Which time frame? I'm not sure what you're talking about. If you're asking me that question, I'm on the 15-minute time frame right now. But I've had a really strict rule for a long time to not trade below the 30-minute time frame. And just recently I've started looking at the 15-minute and 5-minute to try and identify if I can see things a little bit sooner of how the 30-minute might potentially start to print. So, you know, it's something that I'm going to keep in the back of my mind. I'm going to continue to watch them, but if it starts fucking me, then I'm going to go back to my plan. And every now and then I have to do that, you know, which is kind of ridiculous to think, because if you think about it, you know, people always say, you know, don't fix what's not broke, or don't try and fix what's not broke. And I've been notorious to try and do that. I've been notorious to try and fix things that are not broken, and sometimes they come back and bite me in the ass, but it's okay. You need those learning lessons in life every now and then. Oh yeah, let me I forgot. Put this thing on here. It's like down here somewhere. I'll put the exact numbers here. We in some drawdown here. 1861.02 was the entry. 1862.93 is the stop loss. So yeah, we're pushing up to that level. Is it gonna reject? Target down here in this area. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna. Looks like it might come take me out. If it does, it's okay. It's a learning lesson. But if we come down, so, and this is kind of what I'm talking about, you know, it would have been better now in hindsight. I mean, I'm still in the trade, hasn't hit my stop loss, haven't closed anything, haven't done anything to manage the risk. I don't really manage risk, but in hindsight, this would have been the better idea to wait for. The better thing to wait for would be for this 30-minute candle to close, and then kind of exactly what's happening. you know, let this candle close. It closed below this area, so it just validates, okay, this area is definitely strong. It rejected below. Now the next thing we need to happen is this high to be respected by the current candle and the low to break here. And then this would be like the optimal entry, is just waiting for that to happen. So, you know, typically I wouldn't be in this trade yet. I wouldn't have taken this early entry, and I'd be waiting for this to happen. I'd be waiting for this high to be respected and this low to come down and be broken. So if that happens, then amazing. But if it doesn't, then that's just confirming that, you know, hey, I should have sat on my hands here. Now I just build my account. Question is, do you build your account or withdraw profits back to a certain balance? I just build my account. Just continuing to compound capital. I mean, the way that I look at trading at this point in my trading career is just a way to compound like my savings, you know. You know, I'm not really at a level, you know, like Raja and like some of these other guys that are making like a shit ton of money per day trading. So at this point in my career, it's all just compounding. You know, it's just like another way to compound my cash flow. Whereas like, you know, Raja, these guys that are making, you know, I mean, even when Raja was making like a couple $100s a day, things like that, you know, that's good money and all, but at the same time, it's not really sustainable to live on, especially when it comes to like the way the money was being made. Because if you think about it, trading is very emotional, and to have yourself emotionally attached to money at that level, in my opinion, isn't good. Now, like at the level that he's at now, where it's like making 20 grand per trade, 100 grand per day, you know, shit like that, you know, like, of course, to me, like that's definitely like, all right, cool. You know, you're making a shit ton of money at that point. Like you can easily live well below your means, and you know, not put yourself into a position to where if you lose money trading, you're gonna be scared, you know. And like that's what I'm saying is like, I never want to be put into that position to where if I lose money trading, then, you know, like I'm gonna potentially be fucked. You know, I never want to be in that position. And like I kind of went through that for a little bit. Like I shut down all, like pretty much shut down all of my businesses, everything that I was doing back in August. And I had like one kind of investment that was paying me essentially enough to like cover my bills plus some. And so, you know, like my bills were covered, you know, I was living pretty comfortably, and I was just trading. That was it. And you know, I just kind of experienced like through that time, like, all right, cool, you know, this is fine. Like I definitely see like how this could be sustainable, but what happens if I lose this income stream that's paying for my bills? Am I ready to just rely on trading? And I realized that my answer to that was no. I was not ready to do that. I was not ready to just rely on trading as my only source of income. And so that's when I just decided, okay, cool, you know, I need to continue to trade as a hobby with the goal of making it a full-time gig, but when the time is right. And the time wasn't right then, so you know, I pursued getting some sales positions with some of my friends' companies. And I also have a cleaning business. I still have that e-commerce investment that's like covering my bills and stuff. So I have a lot of things going for me, to where like, and I live way below my means. I mean, if you guys saw my house, you'd be like, God damn, this guy is poor as fuck. But yeah, and see, like this is exactly what I'm talking about here. This is like, this would have been the optimal situation, was to wait for this to happen and then take the entry. But yeah, so long story short, I don't like the concept of trading as a full-time income until you are like in a position to where you can like really make a shit ton of money trading. Andrew Watson, what broker do you use? Trying to find a new one as mine has too big of spreads. Yeah, that's a very good question. There's a lot of talk about brokers, speculation in regards to brokers, which ones are trustworthy, which ones aren't, things like that. There's a lot of that shit. So you can come to MikePugliese.club here. You can see this right here, my preferred FX broker. You can click on that, it's gonna take you, that's an affiliate link, to be completely transparent. It's a fucking affiliate link. You know, if I'm gonna recommend things, then I'm gonna get a cut out of it. But when you click on that link, you can create an account with Dominion Markets, and voila. But yeah, Dominion Markets is fire. It's been really good for me. Yeah, see, this is what I want to see on gold. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Let's go, gold. Let's go, gold. But this was going back to the beginning of the stream. This is exactly what I was expecting. You know, I was expecting this. You know, because of this 15-minute rejection. The only difference is I was expecting this to happen with this candle. This 6:45 a.m. 15-minute candle, I was expecting that one once it broke the low to continue bearish. But if you notice, like, that's the moment, like I said, where we started to create lower highs and lower lows. We still created a lower high, and now we're creating that lower low. And same thing on the 30-minute. You know, we were creating higher lows and higher highs. Now we're creating lower highs and lower lows. And that's all we were anticipating. Very simple. This was very simple, and this all started from seeing these 5-minute rejections, closing below this zone. Like, all right, cool. You know, we should start to drop here. So yeah, we're definitely in a good position at this point. And this is going to be my 10 pip level right here, 1860.02. My entry was 1861.02. Now we're approaching that 10 pip level. But yeah, Andrew, my spreads on Dominion Markets are like 1 to 2 pips. 1 to 2 pips usually. Boom, there it is, man. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. So let's see, 8-0 now in February, and I believe that's 22-6 on the year. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, that's gonna be 8-0 in February. $14 plus 8 is 14 plus 8, that's 22, right? Yeah, 22. Yeah, 22-6 in the year. Um, when you hit your 10 pip TP, what percent profit is that on your balance? Good question. Let me open up my I'll open up my terminal here and I'll be able to tell you. I think it'll tell me on my magic keys. Let's see, open calc. 0.55%, so 0.5% profit. So I risked 1% for a 0.55% profit. And this is another thing that I'm working on too, is like just getting used to holding positions and letting it run until a specific entry. So if we look at this, like this 30-minute candle is clean, so realistically we could probably expect price to come down to 18.50, 8.54 at least. 15-minute candle also really clean, but we're in like a 5-minute kind of rejection area. So yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know, I'm just like very comfortable with securing 10 pips, because I mean now, as you can see, like it's pretty much back to my entry. So if I was still in the trade without securing anything, I'd be mad as fuck at this point. Is Magic Keys where you can place your trade on TradingView? No. Magic Keys is it's like a device that you can trade with. So another thing, if you come to MikePoglies.club, the link in my bio, my trade or my video description, all that shit. Come here, make trading more immediate and precise. Magic Keys, there's a little code there for 10% off. Magic Keys is fire. So this is Magic Keys, it's this terminal here. This is the OG version. But yeah, so yeah, it's just a risk management tool. Really useful tool just to simply just to manage your risk. You know, so you can set auto break-even levels, partial take profits. Like when you open a trade, you can have stop loss and take profit set. So that's how I'm able to manage, whoa, that's pretty cool. That's how I'm able to actually set or actually like risk 1% per trade. It's like, literally it has to do with this. I just have it programmed in Magic Keys to only risk 1% per trade. So as the price is moving, I have a stop loss set. Price is moving, comes down to my area of entry, I enter, and then it calculates the lot size based on where that stop loss is at and the amount of pips where my entry is. But yeah, so Magic Keys is pretty fire. I use a Mac, I use a MacBook, so I can't use the physical versions. Like it's kind of shitty. Like the physical version of Magic Keys doesn't work on MacBook anymore. 51 people looking right now. Yeah, the physical version doesn't work on MacBook anymore. And who knows, they might have like come out with some softwares or an update or whatever, but I just don't keep up with it. I don't update it or anything, so. But yeah, just use the on-screen version. I think the on-screen version is like $34 US. It's pretty fire. Damn, GJ is pumping right now. But yeah, see, like this is exactly why I secure 10 pips. Exactly why. But yeah, Andrew, you can check out Magic Keys. You can get 10% off using my code, and the on-screen version is like $34. So it's gonna take like $3.04 off, so it'll be like 30 bucks or so. But yeah, as you can see, the physical version is out of stock, and it's always out of stock. But the cool thing is if you buy the physical version, they will give you the digital version for free. So that's another thing to consider. You can buy the physical version, you'll get the digital version for free, or you can just buy the digital version and they'll give you a discount for the physical version if you decide you want it in the future. Andrew, have you found going for 10 pips, 10 pip TPs, focusing on gold and GJ better than trading 100 pip trade ideas? Yeah, I mean, I just think about the probabilities. You know, the probability to secure 10 pips is way higher than the probability to secure 100 pips. For example, this take profit, you know, like say we're targeting this level down here, it's only 39 pips. You know, so to catch 100 pips, you know, would be, you know, way down here. So price would have to travel pretty far for me to potentially get that. We'd have to come through this zone, we'd have to come through this zone, you know, so I just go for like probabilities, you know, and like that's why I trade 20 to 30 pip ranges, is because the probability of me being able to catch 10 pips is much higher in a 20 to 30 pip range. So if you look, you know, from my entry, we were 39 pips down to the bottom of the range. So my probability to catch at least 10 pips is very high. And not to mention, I mean, with Magic Keys, you can use this partial take profit function. You know, so something I used to do was I would do a partial take profit at this level, you know, at 10 pips, and I would secure like 80% of the trade, and I would let 20% run. And so that way, if it did run all the way to my TP, then that 20% of the position would run down to my TP. But what I noticed is a lot of times this is what happens. You know, price will come down, hit 10 pips, and it'll reject back to my entry, and then it might continue or whatever. It's very rare that price just goes straight to the TP. You know, so that's when I was like, alright, cool. You know, I'm done with securing like 80% at 10 pips, because most of the time price just rejects back to my entry. So instead of just, you know, trying to catch like 100 pips off of, you know, my runner, no problem, I'll just start securing, you know, everything at 10 pips, and then I'm done for the day. You know, I'm out of the markets. But yeah, at this point, I mean, it looks like gold's probably gonna, you know, reject and break the highs and continue bullish. We'll see though. So I secure 10 pips, man. So I secure 10 pips. There's a lot of times that I've been in trades like this. Expecting, you know, TP to be 50 pips or something. Then I'll be in profits for a little while, and then I'll do this. So retrace, and I'll be in drawdown. I'll be like, fuck, man, come on. So that's why I stopped doing that. Oh, wait a second here. How's going on? GJ's still flying? Yeah, hell yeah, GJ's out of here. I never even did an analysis on GJ. Saw this situation with gold, was like, alright, cool. Be right back, be right back. Zippy, is it a good time to go in again? No. No, there's no confirmations for that, in my opinion. Nope. Nope, at this point, if you didn't enter, if you didn't take the trade, then you have to just accept that you have missed the trade. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Let's see, when did I enter that trade? $11.48 on the broker. 5 hour day at 6:48. AM. Yeah, that was a good trade. That was a good trade right there. Any trade that wins is a good trade though. Actually, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. You take a dumbass trade, you can take dumbass trades and still win. This is a good trade though. It's rejecting. Yeah, it could continue bullish at this point. I actually think that it has probably a high probability to continue bullish at this point because we have 30-minute like slingshot play. If it breaks this previous 30-minute candle's high, I think it's probably going to continue. But if it respects this candle's high, comes down and starts to create the bottom wick, we might have a wick fill, come down to retest these lows at 1857. I could see that happening too. Yeah, I could see that happening too. Yep, I could see that happening here. If we break this high on the 30-minute, then I think that's probably going to be invalidated. Yeah, oh yeah. See, this is why I secured 10 pips, because if I didn't secure here, we would have hit stop loss. But yeah, what I would look for at this point on GJ is I would look for a retracement. We do buys above, MP special. So what we need here on GJ is we need price to find a level of support, or I mean resistance. So we need price to find a resistance, whether it's here or up here or somewhere further up here, who knows. We don't really know where that's going to happen, but what we need is price to find a level of resistance, pull back, find support, and then go retest the highs here. So, you know, if we think about this in a candle situation, in a candle format, we need a bearish candle to form. bearish candles to form, and it might not come straight down like this. And then we need a bullish candle to form, a gladiator bullish candle. Then we can start seeing this move back up. This would be the ideal situation here in GJ. And then you can be like, ah, alright, that makes sense. Because price moved up, we created a high, we found a level of resistance here, and then we pulled back, create a little level of support. We can take entry right here or entry right here as it's breaking the previous candle's high right here to go retest these highs that were created. That would be ideal, in my opinion, for GJ. And then for gold, dang, see, it's rejecting, you know, and like this is why I like to identify a bias based on levels. You know, since the daily candle was bearish, you know, I'm only really looking for sells at this point until price comes up here above 1867.16, because at that point the daily candle would be bullish, and this is a tradable range in a buy situation. But for the bearish situation, you can see this happen. So yeah, you just gotta let more things print at this point, and see if there's gonna be other things that could potentially play out at this point. But honestly, guys, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut it down for the day. I came in, I made some money. Hopefully some of you guys made some money with me. None of my friends have joined us from Zoom, or yeah, from Zoom. So I'm not sure what happened. Not sure what happened, but I'm gonna continue on with my day because I got a lot of shit going on. And I need to get to it. Actually, I don't need to, but the day will go a lot smoother if I can get a jump start. No point in sitting here on the stream when I can get my shit going for the day. So yeah, adios everybody. I hope you have a great Monday. Hope you stay safe. Stay safe, stay strong in these markets. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Roderick, have a good one, man. Thank you for showing up. Andrew, if you're still here, thank you for showing up. Igor, damn, didn't see you here, man. Thanks for showing up. Zippy, thanks for showing up. But you'll want to wait for another position to enter here. Honestly, if this 15-minute goes and breaks the low, this 15-minute goes and breaks the previous candle's low, I think that would be another good opportunity for sells. Stops above its current candle high here. If it breaks this low here, the probability of it going up and breaking its own high in the next 8 minutes, very low, I think. So yeah, this might be another potential entry here. And as we can see, it'll be like a 30-minute candle wick fill, the hourly to drive down, 4-hour to, you know, flip or continue driving down. But yeah, I think, excuse me, I think you should be able to catch a nice 10 pipper here, a nice 10 pips off of that break of the low. But yeah, do me a favor, give a like to the stream before you guys head out. Give a like to the stream. Yeah, it's gonna drive here. And if you haven't already, if you're new to the stream, make sure you subscribe. Come back here Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. That's a nice 10 pips for that wick fill there. Yeah, that should work out. We'll be back here tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll do it again. Come in, we'll scam the markets, and we'll head out. We'll carry on with our day just like we're doing today. So adios, adios everybody, adios, adios. It's my final goodbyes for today. See you tomorrow. Peace. Hey, yeehaw, yeehaw, thanks for coming by. Thank you, yeehaw. Good to see you.